The CEO of Ripple made a huge news that could change the way money is handled around the world soon. All banks will use XRP's on-demand liquidity, or ODL. Imagine a world where sending money across borders is fast and almost free, cutting through all the red tape that banks have to deal with now. This isn't some far-off sci-fi idea thanks to Ripple's cutting-edge technology. It's going to happen soon. This news not only represents a huge change in how banks work, but it also has the ability to completely change the economy, which could send XRP to heights never seen before. We should talk about what this means for investors, customers, and banks. As a leader in blockchain technology, Ripple has been ahead of the curve, especially in the banking industry. Its cryptocurrency, XRP, is mainly meant to improve the flow of money around the world by changing and speeding up the way it is sent from one place to another. Ripple's on-demand liquidity service is what makes it so innovative. It uses XRP as a bridge between currencies, making it possible to send money instantly and cheaply across borders. It is very important to understand Ripple and XRP because their technology is very different from standard banking systems. Making cross-border payments faster and cheaper has been a problem for a long time. Ripple wants to fix this by using blockchain technology. When the CEO of Ripple said that all banks would use XRP's on-demand liquidity, it sent shockwaves through the financial world. Initial comments range from doubt to excitement, showing how this technology has the power to change things. This announcement isn't just about using a new tool, it's also about changing the way money works around the world. Analysts and financial experts are keeping a close eye on how this big claim plays out. A lot of people think that the role of cryptocurrencies in regular finance will change in a big way. This event has huge effects and could set a new standard for how money is transferred around the world. Incorporating XRP's ODL into banks' processes will be very helpful for them. The main gain is that transaction times and costs have been cut by a huge amount. Currently, sending money between countries can take days and involves many middlemen who all charge fees. With ODL, trades happen almost instantly and need fewer middlemen, which cuts costs by a huge amount. In addition, this can help the bank run more efficiently and offer better rates to their customers, keeping them competitive in a financial world that is changing quickly. Adopting ODL could also help more people get access to financial services, since banks could make international money transfers cheaper and faster. When banks start using Ripple's ODL, it means that customers will be able to get better and cheaper banking services. People who work abroad would be able to send money back home more quickly and for less money than with the present services, which are often slow and charge a lot of fees. As consumers around the world get faster and easier access to their money, this could also lead to more economic activity and stability. These kinds of changes could not only affect people's personal finances, but they could also make people spend more and help the economy grow. The rules of global banking are about to change because of Ripple's ODL technology. It could make traditional banking systems less important by letting people send money to each other instantly and cheaply. It might even make the US dollar less important in foreign trade. This change could open up world finance to more people. Developing countries and new areas should get more power. Such changes could make the distribution of economic power and resources more fair around the world. This could help stabilize many countries that are currently struggling because their financial systems aren't working well. If a lot of people use Ripple's ODL, it could have big effects on the economy. It could improve trade around the world by making transfers easier, faster, and cheaper. This makes economic activity stronger across countries. As governments and financial leaders get used to the new technology, it could also lead to big changes in monetary policy and financial rules. Putting this kind of system together on a global level might make economic policies more in sync and could start a new era of working together on the world's economy. Even though it has a lot of promise, Ripple's ODL is not easy to use. Some doubters bring up problems like regulatory hurdles, how volatile XRP is, and the changes that banks need to make to their technology in order to use this new system. Concerns have also been raised about privacy and security, since blockchain's open nature makes it vulnerable to certain threats. These problems need to be fixed for Ripple to gain the trust and acceptance of the standard financial institutions it wants to change. Ripple isn't the only company trying to change the way money is transferred. Traditional financial networks like Swift and competitors like Stellar are also trying to improve their systems so that they can offer instant and cheap global transactions. To figure out Ripple's place in the market and how long it might last and perform better than other systems, it's important to know who its rivals are and what other options are available. Ripple is also forced by competition to keep improving its products and fix the problems that critics point out. The market has been cautiously optimistic since Ripple made its news. Some buyers are optimistic about XRP's future, but others are still wary of the risk that comes with cryptocurrencies. When looking at market trends, it's important to think about things like how investors feel changes in regulations and new technologies. The direction of XRP's value is going to depend on how well Ripple can roll out its ODL service in banks and other places. Based on an investment point of view, Ripple's new approach could be a huge chance. However, people who want to trade should think about the risks, such as market volatility and regulatory uncertainty. If you want to invest in XRP or any other cryptocurrency, you need to know a lot about the technology and how the market works. When making an investment, it's important to think about both the possible profits and the possible risks. This is called due diligence. When Ripple says that all banks will use its XRP Odl, it could be the start of a new era in finance and banking. If this project succeeds, it could make the world's financial processes more efficient, fair, and easy to use. The trip will be hard, though, with problems like regulatory hurdles and changes in technology. How these problems are solved will have a big impact on the future of Ripple and XRP. As people around the world keep an eye on this place, the chance of a financial revolution seems more and more likely. The CEO of Ripple made a huge news that could change the way money is handled around the world soon. All banks will use XRP's on-demand liquidity, or ODL. Imagine a world where sending money across borders is fast and almost free, cutting through all the red tape that banks have to deal with now. This isn't some far-off sci-fi story. Thanks to Ripple's cutting-edge technology, it's about to happen.